Hello, family. Kevin Zimmerman here from Unlocking Black History. Many of you have been faithful to my channel, and it is because of you the channel is a success. For that, I am deeply grateful and thank you for your support. Therefore, I feel I owe you the right to know my position on recent matters. This weekend will be the funeral for Charlie Kirk. To my audience and to anyone listening in, I want to be clear. I stand firmly against the taking of anyone's life. I do not rejoice in Charlie Kirk's death, nor do I condone celebrating his murder. A human life lost is never something to be cheered, in my opinion. But at the same time, I also want us to be aware of what is happening around this moment. The narrative that is being built around Charlie Kirk is deeply troubling. Not just for me, but for many of us, as noted. And here's why. Charlie Kirk's own words over years have revealed a mindset drenched in racism and disrespect for our people. For example, on January the 23rd, 2024, he said, "If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified." Think about that for a minute. The automatic assumption is that black excellence must somehow be questioned, while white competence is automatically assumed. But the truth is this: no one, black, white, or otherwise, gets into the cockpit of an airplane without passing the exact same rigorous standards. That statement wasn't just ignorant. It was an insult to every qualified black professional who has had to prove themselves twice over just to be recognized once. On December the 8th, 2022, he demeaned Brittany Griner by asking if being a WNBA pot-smoking black lesbian meant she was treated better than a U.S. Marine. But his own words ignored history. Remember the white Marine, Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North, who broke laws by illegally funding rebels in Nicaragua while selling weapons to Iran, both in direct defiance of congressional laws demeaning the country? Yet Charlie Kirk and his supporters, I suppose, again got amnesia. The hypocrisy is loud and clear. On January 3rd, 2024, he asked if who he labeled a moronic black woman in customer service was there because of her excellence or affirmative action. He questioned her value as a human being, while never questioning the moronic behavior of the white man who unjustifiably stated on national television, by the way, they're eating the cats and they're eating the dogs and they're eating the pets. Did Charlie Kirk and his supporters feel that man got the position because of affirmative action or white privilege? Lastly, on July the 13th, 2023, he targeted Joy Reid, Michelle Obama, Sheila Jackson Lee, and Ketanji Brown Jackson, saying they lacked the brain processing power and stole white people's opportunities. But if that's the position he and many take, then how can it be acceptable when the only qualification that Pete Hegseth met to become the Secretary of Defense was that he was out of the military, National Guard, by the way, for 7 years. That's it. Those words weren't just offensive. They were part of a long history of white supremacy, trying to delegitimize black brilliance, black achievement, and black leadership. Since the inception of America, there has always been a clear difference in what is considered to be Christian behavior. And here is where I need you to be encouraged. We've seen this before, we've endured this before, and we've overcome this before. The same white so-called Christians who once justified slavery also fueled the rebirth of the Ku Klux Klan and are now trying to paint this man as some type of martyr. But their tactics are not new, and this will not break us. Our ancestors survived the worst. They survived whips, chains, auctions, lynch mobs, Jim Crow, and fire hoses. To those of you who are white or fall into the category of other people of color, we remember the thousands of you that had the intestinal fortitude to demonstrate moral courage by taking a stand for what was right. You too endured harsh ridicule and persecution as well. And still we rose, we built, and we thrived. So I say this, do not be shaken, do not be dismayed. Stay woke, stay aware, and above all, stay encouraged. Because if God is truly for us, and I mean the God of justice, not the false God of hatred and supremacy, then no force, no man, no movement can stand against us. Let them do their thing. We survived it then, and we will survive it now. Stay strong, stay proud, and stay encouraged. Take care.